What's going on, YouTube? How y'all doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Basically today we're just gonna be going over some tips on how to gain muscle and what worked for me, how I gained muscle. I gained 40 pounds in the past 8 months. So let me not waste none of y'all's time. Let's get straight into this. So most likely you clicked on this video because you wanna stop feeling like a disappointment. You wanna stop being a pussy little bitch. You wanna get some muscle on. I don't blame you. So I guarantee you if you watch this whole video through, you do some of these tips, you're gonna gain some muscle. And yes, you read the title right. It's not that hard. It's not as hard as it seems. You're probably overthinking it. I know I overthink it in the beginning. So let's go over some honorable mentions first, which are either things you can't control or things that are affecting you mentally and not how you are gaining muscle. Honorable mention number 1, your genetics. There's absolutely nothing you can do about your genetics. So if you got some shitty ass genetics, go beat the shit out of your parents or something. I'm just playing. Do not do that unless you want to get the shit beat out of you. But yeah, like I said, there's absolutely nothing you can do about your genetics. If you're trying to look like Alex Eubank, you're not gonna fucking look like him. You got different muscle insertions in him. You got a different frame, different parents, different genetics. Point being. Now, honorable mention number 2 is stop comparing yourself to other people. It kind of ties in with the whole genetics thing. They got different genetics than you, so stop comparing yourself to them. You just need to compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. All right, that is it with the honorable mentions. Let's get into the real tips. Pause. Tip number 1, actually going to the gym and lifting weights. How the fuck is you gonna gain muscle if you not going to the gym and lifting weights? Let me be more specific, because obviously you're not about to go to the gym and throw on 405 pounds on the bench press when you can't even bench 140 pounds. First things first, you need to create a split. You gotta go with the split that works for you and your schedule. So for me, I do the most basic shit. I do push-pull legs. That shit works. You could do push and pull on the same day, or you can do push and legs on the same day, pulling legs on the same day, etc. Make your own schedule that fits you. Second thing is, you need to pick some exercises that work for you. Me, I do 2 exercises per muscle group, and every single exercise I do, I love. And that's important too. You need to do exercises that you love, so you don't wake up in the morning and you're like, oh fuck, I gotta go to the fucking gym. It's like waking up in the morning and realizing, oh fuck, I gotta go work my 9 to 5 at McDonald's. No one wants to do that shit. I guarantee you, you also don't wanna go to the gym and do some exercises you hate. So make sure and pick exercises that work for you and are efficient. All right, the third thing is you need to pick a rep range that works for you. It could be 6 or 8 or 10 or 12. Me, I like doing the reverse pyramid style, which means you start at 6 reps, then you go up to 8, and then you go up to 10. And then you need to pick a weight that is suitable for you. Please do not ego lift. It could cause injury, and you ain't gonna get shit from it. So pick a weight that works for you, and go from there. And then the fourth thing you need to do is progressively overload. If you don't know what that means say 1 week you do 105 bench press, and then do that for a few weeks, and then once you feel like that shit is too easy for you, go up to 110 pounds or 115 pounds. I recommend going up 5 pounds every few weeks, because then it makes it more enjoyable. It's like you're playing a video game. It's like you're leveling up your weight with your strength. That shit just makes it so enjoyable for me. And after all of that, you need to put an effort in your workouts. You need to not be training like a pussy bitch. In all my workouts, I look like this. This is what I look like every single workout for 2 hours a day. Now, I'm not saying that you need to train to failure on every single set of every single exercise, but you should be training close to that, like 2 to 3 reps off, because the real growth comes from those last few reps. All right, now that I've gone over the fact that you need to be lifting, coming up with a good split that fits your schedule, finding good exercises that fit you, finding a good rep range, and progressively overloading, and most importantly, putting in that effort. Now, let me go over the second thing, which is your diet. Why did I say diet so aggressively? It's because people will tell themselves that since they went to the gym, that's all they need to do, and they're set for life. They go to the gym, and then they come home and they eat a bag of Doritos, they drink a Mountain Dew, they drink another liter of Coca-Cola, and basically everything they just did in the gym that day goes to complete waste. Now, I'm not saying you can't have some enjoyable foods every now and then, but you can't be eating this shit every single day. It's unhealthy, it's killing your gains. So what you need to do is at least 80% of food you enjoy, 20% healthy food. You need to incorporate some kind of healthy food into your daily diet. But how do you do that, you may ask? Well, first things first, you need to figure out what kind of body type you are. Are you a skinny little shit like me, like how I was? Are you a fat ass? Or a skinny fuck, you're called the ectomorph, and then a fat ass, you're called the endomorph, I believe. But anyways, you need to go on to an online calorie intake calculator on Safari or Google. You need to type in your height, your weight, your age, your goal, your activity level, and then it's gonna come up with like a shit ton of stuff of how many calories you need to eat to lose and to gain weight. So it's got everything you need and you're set. You just need to use that app and it'll tell you. That's what I use. So after you find out how many calories you need to eat in a day, you need to go onto the macro calculator, which is on the exact same website as the calorie one is. And then you need to find how many macros you need to eat in a day. Macros are just carbs, protein, and fat. You need to eat a lot of protein to gain muscle. I'm talking 150 grams or more. I eat like 220 grams of protein a day, and I eat super low fat because I'm trying to gain that lean muscle. And now you got your amount of calories you should be eating a day and the amount of macros you should be eating in a day. You should download some kind of app and track your calories. You don't need to do that. I like to do that because I have OCD and I like staying organized. I just don't like saying fuck all and eat because I don't know where I'm gonna be at. But yeah, simply, if you're skinny, eat more. If you're fat, eat less. If you're skinny, eat in a 300 to 500 calorie surplus. And if you're fat, eat in a 300 to 500 calorie deficit. All right, now on to tip number 3. It's gotta be you taking care of your body outside of the gym. We already went over the diet thing. Eat healthy, obviously, but there's some other things we need to cover. Sleep, the big one. You do not gain muscle if you don't sleep. So if you're a night owl, you stay up till 5 a.m. playing Fortnite, your muscle, your gains, they're gonna go away. You need minimum at least 8 hours or more of sleep a night, and you're gonna be chilling. The next thing is you gotta stop abusing substances. Stop doing drugs. Stop drinking a shit ton of alcohol. Stop smoking them blunts. Stop doing all that other shit. It's horrible for you. I don't know why you do it. But once in a while, maybe some alcohol, but you don't need to be doing drugs. Like, the fuck? Like, that's some pussy shit. I literally go to a school full of drug addicts and they offer me shit. I say, no, you gotta have self-control. I'm telling you. And then the next thing is you gotta chill on the porn. I know most of y'all probably jerk off like 6 times a fucking day. You watch like 3 hours of porn. You gotta chill. I'm telling you, it fucks you up mentally. And you don't want to be fucked up mentally because then you're not going to want to go to the gym and you're going to feel like shit 24/7. So just try to stop. Take it one at a time. Have self-control. All right, now after taking care of yourself, the next thing, you don't need it, but it's a big helper. Supplements. You don't need to take supplements. I recommend not to take supplements as a beginner, actually. So yeah, I've been lifting for 8 months and I literally just started taking supplements like a few weeks ago. I'm taking Alphaline pre-workout pump and Alphaline post-workout creatine. And in the future, I'll probably take some more shit. Shit, maybe even get sponsored by them, you know what I mean? But I'm not sponsored by them right now, obviously. But yeah, supplements are not a need. They're just a helper. All right, now I saved the best for last. Probably the most important thing, consistency, because everything I just named, you lift weights, you have a good diet, you have self-control, you take care of your good body. You can do all that for one day, and then tomorrow you're just gonna go back to your regular habits. You need to be consistent, and it's gonna help you incredibly in the long run. I'm telling you. But yeah, pretty much that's the video. I really hope what I just said in this video helps at least one person. And I really just want to change one person's life. Because if one person watches my video and changes their whole life around, it'll mean everything to me. So yeah, I hope you all stay consistent. Keep up the grind. See you all in the next video. God bless.